Ladies and gentlemen, Drake.
What's going on, Buc'n diehard community? Welcome back to the channel. Remember, those of you that are new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe below. And today, you know, I am a Florida native, and I would not feel right without giving a shout out to some of my brothers back home from St. Petersburg, Florida, my hometown, and Jazion and Jashawn Newton. Now, Jazon got drafted last year, number 95, to the Washington Commanders, and his brother Jawan came out of Toledo this year in the draft. So shout out to their daddy, boy. The boy's producing NFL players over there in St. Petersburg. But I'm so happy that I actually know the family. They come from a great pedigree. Been a big football family, man, and them boys have always been fast. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Jawan and Jazion, man, for coming into the league and really being St. Petersburg style strong. So I really shout out to you guys. Number 95 last year. Had a pretty good season. Couple good tackles. I saw him scramble and get to the ball pretty quickly. And Jawan coming out of Toledo, that boy's fast. That boy's super duper duper fast. But I just wanted to give a shout out to my brothers here on my channel. I would only feel right without showing some love back home to the Berg. So shout out to you fellas and congratulations on, and shout out to the old daddy for having back-to-back NFL players coming out in the 2025-2024 draft. That's just amazing, man. That's just amazing. But let's get into the topic of the day, which is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers schedule, home game schedule. And it looks like we have August 9th, we start out with the Tennessee Titans. And then August 23rd, we have the Buffalo Bills. And then we follow up on September 21st with the New York Jets. All those games going into the beginning of the season, preseason. Only one I really see between the Titans, the Bills, and the Jets that should give us a workout is Buffalo. I like Josh Allen. I like the Buffalo Bills organization. Strong football team. But I believe in the Bucs this year, and I believe we can give them a run for their money, especially with adding depth in our defense. September 21st, we go, 28th, excuse me, we got the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh my goodness. Philly is coming back to Tampa. You know, the last two times we met this organization and defending champs, Tampa Bay gave them that, yeah. About one of the only teams that put up L's on Philly last year, and also Detroit. While they talking about Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we were the only team that put an L on Philly and Detroit. So think about that for a moment. And then Tampa has brought back all 11 starters from last year that gave us production and then added depth unto. So you think we scared of them Eagles? I think not. But respect on the champion's name. Saquon, Hurts, Jalen Hurts over there, man, phenomenal team. I love the team and the organization. But I believe for the last two meetings, Tampa Bay has had Philly's number. And with adding the increase to Desmond Watson on our line, coupled with Vita Vea, yeah, ain't no tush-push going on this year. No tush-push. Then, October 12th, we run into the San Francisco 49ers. Always been a strong pedigreed football team. Brock Purdy has been great coming in, taking the helm at quarterback position. But they have lost a couple players and have moved a couple things around. One in naming being Deebo Samuel, which was a great offensive weapon for San Francisco. So I want to see what they're going to do to fill those pieces this year. But I believe Tampa Bay can still give them a run for their money this year and pull it off. November 9th, we get visited by the New England Patriots. And although I do thank that organization for giving us one of the greatest of all times in the GOAT in Tom Brady and helping the Buccaneers solidify our second championship, go Bucs. I think that the New England Patriots are still in a rebuild process. Great pedigree of a team. Can't take anything away from them and what they've done the past decade in the league. So, but I believe if I had to go with one of the two, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers shouldn't have a problem with New England on the 9th. November 30th, we get visited by the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals are coming to Tampa. We shall see. Arizona's been a good team on the rise. They got a nice pedigree. Great quarterback back there. But still, Arizona's not the Arizona Cardinals of old, back in the day with Larry Fitzgerald and those weapons that they had back in the day. So we shall see. We'll see Arizona. I don't want to put a damper on nobody, but I still believe Tampa Bay has still the better roster going into that game. December 7th, we get visited by none other than the New Orleans Saints in our division, one of our greatest division rivals. The New Orleans Saints are going through a rebuild as well. Want to see what that organization is going to do, if they're going to bring in new players, if they're going to bring in how they're going to do, what they're going to do to stabilize their quarterback. But nevertheless, I believe Baker and company will be able to continue to hold on to this division for the 5th year in a row. And it's just going to be amazing to watch. So conference games can always be tricky because New Orleans has had a great football team in time past. But I believe within the last 2 years, the changing of the guard has came into place in Tampa is really excelled there. So I have no doubt it's always a good game, always a good conference rivalry with the New Orleans Saints. So we shall see, but I'm still going with the Bucs. And then we go down here to January the 4th. We get visited by the Carolina Panthers. And although Bryce Young is doing some good things in Carolina, picked up last year at the end of the season, had a couple good games. Also a division rival of ours. Don't think that Carolina, even with our old offensive coordinator down there in Carolina, will be able to do anything too much with us this year. All content, all things that are being said on the podcast is just my personal opinion. I would like to know what you guys think. Commenting below. And you kind of let me know what you think Tampa's going to do this year. But I feel great about our team. I feel great about the direction that we're moving. And I feel just great about everything that the front office did this year. So looking forward to these home games. Again, shout out to my boys from my hometown. And again, this has been the Buc'n Die Hardcast podcast. I'm your man, Rob B. Until we meet again, peace.
Ladies and gentlemen,